Mr. Burbank, are you ready on the sentencing on Johnny Jacobo Raone?
Yes.
Good morning, ma'am. Would you, Ms. Burge, would you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that you will truthfully and accurately translate from English to Spanish and Spanish to English, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. All right. Good morning. Are you Johnny Jacobo Raone?
Jacobo Raone? Yes.
And Mr. Raone, you were previously in court and entered a plea of guilty to the second-degree felony offense of accident involving death, and that was a plea agreement of a cap of 15 years in prison. I have received the pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review that report?
Defense has. Yes, Judge.
Are there any additions or corrections?
No, you're not.
Mr. Burbank, you may proceed.
Your Honor, this is a tragic accident. If you read the factual basis, which I know you did, person was walking across the street at nighttime, and cars swerved, and my client actually hit him. As reflected by the charge, he failed to stop. He panicked, as in reference to his version. That is.
Pause for a second. Did you hear that? The defense is admitting the driver was intoxicated and didn't stop. That alone flips this from a tragic accident to a felony. Let's see how the judge reacts to this twist.
Page 1, and then was stopped up in Lumberton. He's been employed. He has family up in Woodville. He's been employed. He's got one problem. He is not a U.S. citizen. I would be arguing for probation in this case, but it is my understanding that there is a hold on him by immigration, and that he probably will not, if he got probation, he wouldn't be released. He has 2 prior DWIs from Tyler County that were taken care of. At the same time, what you received, basically time served, 90 days jail. The intoxication charge that I believe is from Hardin County was when he was arrested, and that's been dismissed or rejected by the, and probably because we're down here, that's how we did it. Your Honor, I asked for not. There's a death involved, and I would love to have the minimum in reference to penitentiary time, but I'm asking for mid. I think that 15 is probably too harsh, and that's my opinion, especially in light of the facts and circumstances.
So here's the legal tension. The lawyer's basically saying, yes, my client killed someone, but it wasn't intentional, so please, less time. But when you leave a scene and you're drunk, Texas law hits hard. Failure to stop means you're doing time.
Of this, in which the person was walking across the street at the time and being blocked by other vehicles, and other vehicles had to get out of the way. But he was definitely wrong in not stopping, and he was intoxicated. I would ask for anything less than the 15, because I know where he's going to go, and that's a sad thing, but he's not here legally, and I don't know if he would like to address the court.
Sí.
Yes, sí.
Go ahead.
Quiero decir que lo siento, que si lo hubiese visto, yo me hubiese detenido antes para poder auxiliarlo, pero pues...
Hold on.
Judge, I'm so sorry. Had I seen him, I would have stopped and helped and rendered aid.
Pero pues había un carro con...
Hold on. Hold on. So are you telling me that you didn't know you hit someone?
¿Me está diciendo que usted no sabe que le pegó a alguien?
No, sí, sí, sí.
I did know.
Okay.
Y pero pues había un carro enfrente y yo no lo pude ver
There was a
antes.
vehicle in front and I wasn't able to see him on time.
Okay.
Pero pues quiero decir que lo siento.
I want to say that I'm sorry.
Que si pudiera volver el tiempo lo haría, pero
But if I
sé
could
que
go back in time, I would go back and
soy
help.
el culpable.
And I know I'm guilty.
Okay. Thank you.
I just have one question up here. What were you doing for work?
¿Qué estaba haciendo de trabajo?
Estaba en el roofing
I was a ripper.
And how long have you been in the country?
¿Cuánto tiempo has estado aquí en los Estados Unidos?
14, 15 años.
14, 15 years.
And have you always had a job?
¿Siempre han tenido un empleo?
Sí,
Yes.
And you do have a family?
¿Y si tienen una familia?
Sí.
Yes.
Thank you. Mr. Smith?
Judge, we would argue for the max sentence in this case on the plea agreement based on the fact that when he struck him, he knew that he struck him. That was evidenced by the phone calls. The next day, he knew he hit a person. When he was stopped in Kuntz, which is a long way from the accident scene, he told the police when they noticed the damage on his vehicle that he had struck a deer. They, either through dealing with him before or suspecting that he was lying and knew he was intoxicated, went all the way back to the county line looking for a deer that had just been struck. And only because they were diligent in doing so did we even know that he had committed this particular crime. He knew he committed the crime. He lied about it. He has an issue with alcohol. He's here in the country illegally. I would direct your attention to the jail report in this case and how he's acting, showing disrespect for staff as well as masturbating in open bunk. We ask for a 15-year sentence in this case.
And there it is. The prosecutor slams him with the facts. He hit a person, lied, blamed a deer, and has a history with alcohol. And that shocking detail about his behavior in jail. That's not winning him any mercy today. Would you give him a break?
Mr. Jacobo Raone, obviously the facts of the case are terrible. The fact that you didn't stop. The fact that you were intoxicated. And in addition, and I'm not even sure that when you were in our jail for some amount of time, there was a requirement that I release you because of the amount of time that had gone from the time of the offense while you were sitting in custody. I did that, and then you didn't show up. You are here illegally and have now killed someone. I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. And at this time, find you guilty of accident involving death. Sentence you to 15 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections.
And just like that, 15 years locked up. This is why hit and run plus intoxication never ends well. 1 second of panic, a lifetime behind bars. Tough lesson. When you get behind the wheel drunk, the law has zero sympathy.
You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. I have also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. It is in Spanish. I advise you to read that. If you are ever back in Texas legally, you will not be able to possess a firearm or ammunition. That could lead to more charges against you. All right. Thank you. You can go back with the bailiff. Thank you, Mr. Burbank. Thank you, Ms. Burge.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.